There we go. Hey, welcome back to Nomadically Speaking. We had been talking a lot about Colombia. We had been talking a lot about kind of the state of affairs in Colombia as it relates to travel. I recently released a video telling you guys how to be a little bit more safer when renting on Airbnb in Medellin. Yeah, so we put a lot of emphasis on showing you guys how to be safe while in Colombia. But I must admit, I did not see this situation coming. So let's read the article. The Medellin mayor, Gutierrez, looks to ban short-term rentals in a crime crackdown. So it says that the mayor of Medellin, Federico Gutierrez, has submitted a proposal to the recently inaugurated tourism secretariat aimed at regulating short-term apartment rentals in the city.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
This initiative comes in the wake of mounting evidence suggesting that foreigners are exploiting private accommodations. The most recent case involves a masonry worker from Arizona. Colombian authorities, in collaboration with the Libertas International and Homeland Security, apprehended him after he hosted parties within a Medellin Airbnb with people he shouldn't have. Let's just keep it simple. Colombia's national police revealed that I'm not going to go too deep into this article because essentially what they're saying is there are a lot of crimes being committed in Airbnbs in Colombia, and they are tired of it. Now, it's kind of interesting that they would take this approach. I don't see, I guess, how can I say this? I had to sit back and think about what would, if I was the mayor of Colombia, how would I approach the situation with foreigners coming to the city, being robbed, and a whole bunch of things have happening that that you have no control over. I don't think I would have taken the approach of getting rid of Airbnbs, but you got to think about it. And this is something that just that's been floating around for a minute. I said, when guys come to Medellin, the guys that are doing the things that they don't want them doing, those guys aren't really giving back to the tourist economy in Medellin per se. So when you spend money with an Airbnb, you spend money with an individual, and a lot of times those individuals are not even in Colombia. You got a lot of foreigners that own Airbnbs in Colombia. So, if they get rid of Airbnb in Colombia, it's going to change the entire game. And I think it's, I'm going to say that there's good in that and then there's bad in that. So I know it's going to be a lot of upset people. I know people that own property in Medellin. I know people that own property in Cartagena as well. But the truth of the matter is sometimes things got to change for the better. And, I was actually approached about investing in Colombia. And I said, no. I'm glad I did because, I would not want to be in a situation. So, what do you guys think? Do you think it was a smart idea? Do you think that, they threw the baby out with the bathwater, as they say in America? Or is this something that makes sense? I don't know. And this doesn't affect me per se because I don't plan on coming to Medellin for a while. I want to let things cool down. There's so many other places to travel in this world, so I'm gonna let that one sit for a minute. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I think that the governor, the mayor he's taking an approach to a situation where he really wouldn't have any other way to control the situation, right? I don't know. I'm very, very perplexed by this idea. And, like I said, I did a previous video and I was telling you guys, all the ways to be safe when renting on Airbnb. But it's looking like next time you come to Medellin, you'll be staying in a hotel. So let's read some more of this article. Mayor Federico's hardline stance on organized crime and exploitation of women made the cover of Colombia's leading news magazine Semana with the title Fico's War. The article on Federico Gutierrez profiles his all-out persecution against powerful pimp mafias in Medellin and a painful world of and dollars where girls are just merchandise. So I do not promote that type of tourism. And it kind of is what it is as far as what they are doing. I am not mad at them. I believe that you got to do what you got to do. There are a lot of really weird situations that have come about in in Colombia. So, you know, I mean, you basically left these guys with no, you know, no choice but to crack down on this stuff. Now, according to the district administration's findings, more than 1,700 properties across Medellin are currently operating as tourist accommodations without the necessary documentation and permits. These include requirements such as land use definitions, updated commercial registrations, notifications to police authorities, adherence to health and environmental regulations, and compliance with scheduled activities and registered operations. So overall, this crackdown is going to also target those, get rid of some of those illegal Airbnbs that are operating as well. So I guess the concept is for them to be able to balance out the tourism, to get rid of the bad tourists and allow the tourists, you know, that actually love the city and contribute financially to enjoy themselves and be a little bit safe. I'm just not sure if getting rid of Airbnb is a wise choice. Now, you got to think about this. Somebody's coming from, you know, the United States, and they need, you know, they're moving there because they're becoming an expat, or they have a job and they need strong Wi-Fi and all of these things. But then they have to find a way to get long-term accommodations outside of Airbnb, which is dangerous. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of scamming. You're going to have a lot of new websites that are going to pop up, and you're going to have just a lot of undercover Airbnbs. Now, if you end up with undercover Airbnbs, the problem with that becomes that if something happens to you, then you're on the hook because you're staying in an illegal, accommodation. This is very, very unfortunate, but it is what it is. And we're gonna get out of here, wrap this thing up. But I will say, man, make sure y'all like the video. A lot of people watch the videos, y'all don't take time, but y'all understand we make these videos. I'm just asking you to like the video. I'm not asking you to do anything else. And if you really rock with my content, make sure you subscribe. I've been definitely delivering high quality material and content, and I think you guys, the least you could do is hit that like and subscribe to the channel. So anyway, I'm gonna do some more research on this. As things come about, I will be reaching back out to you guys and then kind of the latest on everything. But what do you think? Leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts on this situation is. And until the next video, y'all take care. Peace.
Used to be frightened, jumping from mountains, but now I'm enlightened. Life is no island, just let the light in. Don't have to be afraid, oh no. See, I'd rather fall, and you don't have to worry about me. I just wanna live free.
I used to tread light on a tightrope until I jumped free with my eyes closed. Every moment in life is like a slideshow, and I'm just pulling strings for the maestro. There's a question I'll ask.